men's fashion for fall 2013 lived in the shadows. We saw a lot of very dark clothing, but it was superbly tailored and richly fabricated. So it was reassuring, about as reassuring as all the outerwear we saw as well, to keep out this damnable snow.
I thought it was a really good season, particularly when it came to outerwear. It was a really big outerwear season. I really liked it when the designers did a mixture of like sort of technical pieces with tailored clothing.
We see this all week here now, that you see super high-end sportswear fusing into the whole tailoring world, and I just think it's wonderful.
When you see the silhouette, it is really the street silhouette, but styled or done in a very luxurious way.
It's a taffeta leather, it's knitwear, it's velvet, it's corduroy, it's a lot of cashmere, tweed.
How does Calvin do tweeds? Well, he does it, double-faced and super lightweight, and I think Italo did an amazing job at reimagining tradition.
It's clothes for a gentleman who wants to be fashionable without looking like a victim. And there was fur.
We saw houndstooth and herringbone and window pane and lots of flannel.
Very, very big season for traditional men's fabrics.
We saw lots of window paint on the collections. That's considered kind of a real geezer pattern, but here it is, made by a number of designers, and I think that looks modern now.
You could be 17 and look great in it, or you could be 50.
It looks like from the wardrobe from your father, your grandfather, and put it together with the modern version.
When you break the collection apart, it's all about classicism that are being visited.
Menswear is always going to be based on tradition, so I think it's really nice to see people utilizing it, and some people doing it in a very new and fresh way.
I think if you look at Miuccia Prada's collection with the Chesterfields, but she's added some vibrant colors to it and made it really eclectic and fun, and then you look at someone like Burberry, who's always the true Brit.
Burberry really is about trench coats and coats, but he always had a little twist, so I think you can do classic but be creative in the same time.
I like the idea of looking back at classics, but then making you kind of smile with them as well.
I think it looks like a gentleman, but in a new version, the 2013 version.
This season, Paris and Milan seem to be more in tune with each other than ever before.
Yeah, there was a lot of overlap, especially in the uses of fabrics in particular. Lots and lots of that same feeling, like when you were at Dries, it was about those sort of tapestry-looking fabrics, almost like upholstery fabrics. All the textural components of it, I think, really, really translated from the Milan collections to the Paris.
Why do you think there was so much dark clothing around this season?
It was dark, but it was also very rich. Lots of burgundies and forest greens.
Like the green-blue coat, this color was absolutely amazing. Or the framboise leather jackets.
I think it really goes along with that idea of the tradition of menswear and sort of like luxury, old clubby sort of feeling.
Retargeted a very young audience.
Absolutely. I mean, young people are discovering these things for the first time. So all of those things that were relevant once are relevant again.